Hello, my name is Cumin. You might recognize me from various dishes like Indian, Mediterranean, Mexican, Mid-Eastern, and North African cuisine. But can you differentiate me from others? Which one of these pictures is me? This is carrot, this is celery, and this is me, Cumin. We look alike because we belong to the same Apiaceae family. Many other familiar plants such as coriander, parsley, and dill are in this family. My scientific name is Cuminum cyaminum. In this video, I will explain how you can easily grow me in your garden. First, the seeds. What you eat normally is my seeds. You can try sowing the whole spice from supermarkets, but they might have a bad germination rate. To be sure, you should buy seeds from a seed store. Sow me 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost in a protected environment, or 1 to 2 weeks after the last frost if outside. I will germinate in 1 to 2 weeks if the temperature is between 15 and 20 degrees. If you are planning to transplant me, consider sowing in biodegradable pots because I am vulnerable to transplant. Biodegradable pots can be directly put into the soil. My seed is a photoplastic seed, which means they require light in addition to water, oxygen, and warmth for germination. So do not cover me with too much soil after sowing. One method is to tightly push the seeds onto the moist soil surface with your palm, not pushing them into the soil. You can also cover me lightly with rice husks or other light materials which let through the light. You can guess from my origin the Eastern Mediterranean region and the cuisines I am used the most in. I prefer warmer, drier conditions. Make sure the field has full sun, well-drained soil with pH between 7 and 7.5, although I can tolerate a wider range of pH. I cannot resist cold weather below 15 degrees or frost. Also, although I am a warm climate plant, I cannot tolerate a long period of dry heat. If that is the case, watering with mist will help me, as well as mulch to cover the ground and keep the moisture within the soil. If you grew seedlings in pots, I can be transplanted when I am about 10 centimeters tall. Regardless of the use of nursery stage, I grow the best if I am close to my friends. Therefore, sow the seeds evenly so that our leaves touch each other, and as we grow, thin out gradually so that we have 20 to 30 centimeters in between each other in the end. Did you know that the leaves are also edible? Just like you can eat fennel, carrot leaves, and coriander, you can garnish your dishes with cumin leaves. Approximately 120 days after sowing, my seeds will be ready for harvest. Before this, I of course flower. Small white flowers form an umbrella-shaped inflorescence on the stem called umbel. Then they start to turn brown, but usually unevenly. When most of the seeds are brown, you can pull out the entire plant from the ground and dry further. Drying is the key to preventing mold during storage. By the way, I remember reading about carrots or daisy plants that the location of the flower on the stem determines the characteristics of the plants that grow from those seeds. The top and the second on the top flowers tend to resemble the mother plant, and the ones below tend to have inferior characteristics or lower germination rate. I do not remember well, and I am not sure if this applies to cumin, so it is worth experimenting. The taste and the shape of my seeds will differ depending on the environmental conditions. To bring out the aroma, you should toast me before use. Now onto my health. My fragrant flowers actually attract many beneficial insects such as ladybugs, lacewings, and predatory wasps. This is one of the reasons why the use of pesticides should be very, very minimal. I do sometimes suffer from aphids, which suck my juices, attract fungi with their honeydew, and transmit diseases. Fortunately, the natural enemies I mentioned help me. Also, reflective mulch keeps them away. Alternaria leaf blight will cause the leaves, starting from the older ones, to turn brown, black, and yellow. It may prevent seeds from maturing and they shrivel. This fungus prefers warm, humid conditions, so weeding the site and keeping good air circulation can reduce its occurrence. Another fungus that may prevent seeds from maturing, as well as making them small and discolored, is powdery mildew. This appears as white powdery matter on the leaves. It could occur when the weather is too dry. If the soil is waterlogged, this can cause root rot. Both dry and humid conditions, if extreme, can cause diseases, so it is best to take note and observe carefully and to adjust the environmental conditions and experiment. An interesting observation that I made was that seeds usually, or always, I'm not sure. Anyways, seeds seem to come in pairs. When I sprouted them at home, I was surprised to see 2 roots coming out from what looks like 1 grain of seed, but when I observed closely, it turns out that 2 seeds always come in a pair. The Japanese name for cumin is horse apiaceae. I could not figure out why. It could be because only horse eat it, or a part of the plant resembles a horse, etc. There are other plants with the same name, including some plants in the same Apiaceae family and in other families, like herb called fish mint. Wouldn't it be nice to grow your own vegetables and season them with your own spices? I hope to see you in the garden and the kitchen. Are there any other crops you want to know about? Please leave a message in the comment section below. Thank you and see you!